Really?
Really?
Blood.
Did you say blood?
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the newest episode of Ghost Hunt. In today's episode, we're going to check out the Old Stone Church in West Boylston. It's the last remnant of a old former town. It has a long history, that town and that church, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But with that out of the way, why don't we get into our introductions? My name is Will. I'm one of your lead investigators and the creator of the GHOUL Bois and one of the founding members. And this is...
I'm Tristan, another co-founder of the GHOUL Bois, also another lead investigator.
I am Dante. I am the cameraman, also one of the lead investigators and co-founders of the GHOUL Bois.
And I am Nick, and for now, I am a GHOUL Boy affiliate. It's nice to meet you all.
Hell yeah, we just like to welcome Nick to the channel. He's going to be joining us for a few hunts. But with introductions out of the way, Tristan just has a little message because he wasn't able to join us this week.
I was absent. Sorry, class. I unfortunately couldn't make it there as much as I wanted to. I got called into work. So I'll be there next time.
Hell yeah, no worries, brother. The weather's been insane lately, and
I do snow removal, so
yeah,
bad timing.
And you'll see in the hunt, we had to trudge through a little bit of the snow that he was dealing with.
Yeah.
But with
Just
that,
a little.
It was
bit
cold.
of snow.
Just a little bit.
It was cold.
It was a little cold. 26-mile-an-hour winds,
Very
minus
cold.
5 degrees.
But we got the content.
We did get the content.
But we got the
Both
damn content. We got it.
Absolutely.
With that out of the way, you'll see that in the video, and let's get into the hunt a little bit.
Let's do it.
All right, so here we are. We're walking up on North 140 right here. Heading up to the Old Stone Church right there. You can see it right through the trees, right past this sign.
It's beautiful.
It really does look beautiful. It's a little windy out today.
Oh, very windy.
Supposedly it's 26-mile-per-hour winds. But lucky for you guys, we're getting inside today. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. And we got a few new experiments that we're gonna do.
As you can see as we are walking to the church, there's this interesting set of trees in a circle. This is actually where another former church stood, as shown in this image.
What used to be here is so different from what it is now. It's actually kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, people have been here today.
Oh yeah, a lot of footsteps.
Dude, are you hearing exploding trees?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, there's an exploding tree up there.
Did you hear
Fan
it?
up there, yeah.
This is the Old Stone Church, located in West Boylston, Massachusetts, and is the last remnant of a former bustling industrial town of farmers, mill workers, and textile workers. The church as it stands was built in 1891 and stood in use only until 1902 due to the construction of the Wachusett reservoir. Before the construction of the Wachusett Reservoir, West Boylston, Massachusetts was a thriving, developing 19th century industrial and farming town located in the Nashua River Valley. This former town was bustling with various mills, farms, and 3 distinct villages. The town's center and almost all of the industry were destroyed when the reservoir needed to be built to provide more water to the growing population in Boston. Now, the only surviving remnant of this once bustling, growing town is the Old Stone Church, where we will be doing our investigation. But the heart of the town's former center, all of the mills, and the whole industry are now flooded.
Ice.
Yep. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling.
Wow.
That's not eerie at all.
Ooh. That buzzing.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there's flower petals.
There's what?
Flower petals?
Now, as we enter the sacred halls of this once fine church, We see that there are pink rose petals all over the ground in multiple different areas. And as you will see later, a set of white lilies laid upon the windowsill. Could this be a family member paying respects to their former loved ones who passed away here in the former old West Boylston? Or are they normal patrons who want to pay their respects to the church and the former town? Or maybe, just maybe, they are trying to appease or appeal to the spirits who inhabit this location. Why don't we try to find out?
Fuck. Anybody hear that?
Yeah. Was it you, Dante?
No, it was behind him.
Yeah, I did hear that.
You're still rolling, right?
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
It could be the metal or the wood creaking from the cold.
Yeah.
While we were setting up our camera and getting our audio all set up, we heard what sounded like a creak or something drop behind Dante. But unfortunately, our audio did not pick this up. Could this be a spirit trying to communicate from the afterlife? Or maybe, could this be a spirit trapped here that had its funeral here at this church? But we ended up having some technical difficulties with the audio, as you will see coming up. Let's take a look around the inside of this church and the Wachusett reservoir that surrounds it, and really take into account how impactful this building is and how important it is that it is still standing today. And now here is where we realize that me and Nick's audio had stopped, so I had to start it back up.
Oh, it stopped.
Yours stopped?
Yeah. Hello, hello. Okay. Nick talk.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I'm still rolling.
Let's go over by the front. Maybe me and Nick.
But as you will see, our microphones ended up dying, even though they were fully charged. Could this be the spirits harnessing our energy from the microphones and the camera battery to communicate with us? Let's see.
All right, but as you can see, we are inside today, and we are actually at the Old Stone Church in West Boylston, Mass. Today. This is the last remnant of an old town that used to reside in the Wachusett Reservoir. If Dizzy want to pan out the window, this is all a reservoir. It used to be a valley town of farmers and textile workers, merchants. Oh wow, yo Dizzy, check out the flowers left on the windowsill. The lilies. And as you can see today, Tristan actually can't make it. He works snow plowing and salting, so he got called into work today during the storm. But for ours and your pleasure, we have the pleasure of introducing our buddy Nick.
Hello, how are you guys?
Oh yeah, and with that out of the way, why don't we get into the kind of spirits that may reside here. Personally, I don't know if there's going to be any intelligent spirits, and if you don't know what that is, it's spirits. When you bring up ghosts, and most skeptics hear you bring up ghosts, they think of ghosts that like are basically living a life as a spirit, which most of the time is not the case. Most of the time it's residual spirits, people doing everyday tasks that just reside in the building or the place that they did those everyday tasks that meant something to them. It's like emotion seeping into the materials around you that reverberate back. And that's what we're kind of expecting to get here today, but we're going to do some experiments to see if there are any intelligent spirits, or if they're just residual spirits, or if there are any at all. And with that out of the way, why don't we get into the first experiment?
So here's where we introduce our first brand new experiment, the disposable film camera, to try to catch spirits on film as well as on audio as we normally do. Ghosts do not tend to show up on digital film. They tend to distort the image but they do, on some occasions, show up on physical film.
Alrighty, so for our first experiment, we're going to start doing this a little bit more, but we're picking up some old school disposable film cameras because apparently digital photos, it's a lot harder for ghosts to appear on them. You get a lot more spirits appearing on actual film. A lot of people do Polaroids. We're trying to be a little bit different. So we're going to use these disposable cameras and we're going to get them back to you for the debrief. We're going to go over for the debrief.
We are currently awaiting the film to be developed for the next debrief, and we will try to take 7 to 10 photos for each location, depending on the size of the location, of course. And I would just like to apologize for the audio quality for this next segment. Our microphones had died. But now, let's get into the good old spirit box method before we get into some other brand new tests later on.
But with the disposable camera out of the way, why don't we get into our first next test, which is the good old spirit box, which is an AM/FM radio. You scan frequencies to get the white noise for spirits to be able to communicate through that. They use the electromagnetic fields that they are to come through with speech or manipulate radio waves to show certain speech to communicate with us. But with that explanation out of the way, why don't we get into it? I'm going to turn her on, get her on FM mode, and we'll get into it. Yeah. You ready, Nick? Hell yeah. Hello, my name is Will.
Hello, my name is Nick.
I'm Dante. Whoa.
I heard like a hello. That was like a hi. Hello, are you a person that lived in West Boylston? Are you somebody who maybe got married here?
Did you go to church here? Yeah.
That was a yeah. Oh my God. How often would you go to services here?
Was your funeral in this building?
Whoa.
That was weird.
Is that a please?
I heard like a what are you? Like a what are you? Maybe like what are you doing here?
We're here to see if there's anybody still around. Anybody who may have passed away. That was the radio. We want to bring your story to light. That's a song. We know that your town was destroyed for the reservoir. How do you feel about that?
Does it upset you that they destroyed your land and what your town once was?
Is your home being destroyed what's kept you lingering?
Do you stay here because of how them destroying your land made you feel? Sorry, I was when I was talking. Were you sad about the collapse that happened in the 70s? It's something.
Is there anybody here? Give us a name.
That might have been something. What's your name? that Mike?
I have no clue. Can you tell us your name?
Whoa. Is that a yes? How long have you been here?
Do you not want to talk about it?
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, but we're friendly. We don't mean any harm. Kind of got like silent all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Do we maybe want to move on to another test? Oh, wait.
Do you want to speak to us? This is your moment.
You can use this box to communicate to us. It's kind of a reverse radio.
Give us a sign. Knock. Knock something over. Anything.
Here, let me turn off the spirit box. It kind of went silent a little bit. Why don't we pan over this way, Disney? Get behind us a little bit. Why don't we ask here this if there are any spirits present with us in the Old Stone Church, could you make yourself present to us or make a noise?
Maybe a knock?
We'd like to prove your existence, show that you're still here.
Can you make that light flicker? Can you do something with that light to give us a sign? Maybe make it fade or make it brighter?
Am my eyes tripping or does that look like a faded?
How is it looking?
Or give us a sign, anything. Do you remember the town that used to be here in this valley? What this valley used to be? I heard it was a thriving town.
With farmers and textile workers.
An absolute evolution during the time.
Were you a farmer?
Or were you a merchant?
Or a masonry worker, blacksmith. We want to know your story.
Did you work in the church? Is that why you reside here?
We know you're here.
We heard you through the spirit box. Could you maybe use a little bit more energy to communicate to us without it?
This is where we realized our microphone batteries had died, our camera battery was dangerously low, and our phones were all dangerously low as well, with the exception of Nick, whose phone was already low on battery when we had arrived, but didn't seem to drain for some odd reason. Before we left, we decided to take a few more disposable camera pictures. So we went back to the car at this point to warm up and recharge all the equipment. Now, as the sun has set, we make our way back to the Old Stone Church in West Boylston, Mass. The church is so much eerier at nighttime, with the isolation from everything and the lighting from inside with one singular red light. As we enter the church, we feel it's much warmer inside now than before when we entered earlier in the evening around 4 p.m. We felt freezing earlier, but now it feels manageable, even though it is colder than it was earlier. Could this possibly be the spirits that reside in this famous church? Are they intelligent spirits? Or are they just residual spirits going through the motions, stuck in the past? But now, for a brand new method, the ZENER card method.
Cool. Are you rolling the night vision?
He is now.
All right, cool. Alrighty, welcome back. We had to stop back at the car to warm up. It is below freezing right now, and we also had to charge all of our equipment again. But we are about to introduce a brand new test to the channel. It is called the ZENER card method. So basically, one of us gives the other person a card without looking at it. Only this person knows what the card is. They're gonna walk to the other side, they're gonna show it to the spirits if there are any here, and they're gonna try to communicate that card to me on the other side of the room, and I'm gonna try to guess it without knowing his card. All right, it's a little cold. I don't wanna take my hands out. Why don't you just pick a random card out of there, somewhere in the middle.
Let's see. Take a couple out here.
Yep, yep, I don't wanna look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show it to anyone. If there are any spirits who would like to communicate, please go to the right corner right now. I will show a card that I just picked from the middle here that I'm not showing to anyone.
And put the rest back in there.
Putting
Let me
the
know
rest
when you're
back
good.
in. I have my card. Would you like me to show the camera?
Yeah, show the camera.
Okay.
My eyes are shut. I'm turning around.
Got that? It's the card here. Everyone who would like to take a look.
All right, and once you think you've communicated enough, go silent, and then I'm gonna tell them to try to communicate it to me in the corner, and I'm gonna try to guess your card.
As you heard, sorry, he said he would like to guess the card. So if there's anyone here who has enough energy or would like to try to communicate with them, please try to communicate this card here that I'm presenting to you. I'm gonna go silent for you.
Could you please try to relay the card in his hand to me? Is it a jack?
No.
Okay. For some reason I was getting like Jack of Hearts. What is it though?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the seven of
Clubs. Of clubs. Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe we'll try it one more, and
would you want to do it this time?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I try to do it. Do you want to hold the pack, and I'll try to finagle a card out of there?
Here you go.
Okay. All right, Dizzler, come over on my side. This is the card that we got here, boys. All right, I'm gonna shove these back.
Should I go to the corner?
Yeah, go to the corner, and I'm gonna go over here. If there are any spirits, could you please communicate this card to my friend over there in the back corner? We're trying to see if you are intelligent and can communicate with us. Could you please try? Could you please try to communicate my card in my hand to my friend in the corner? Any intuitions, any guesses you're getting? Please, any spirits, try to communicate the card in my hand to my friend Nicholas over there.
I don't know, something keeps pulling me back to the heart. Do you have a heart in there?
I don't, but it is a red card.
Oh. So that was also like a feeling. It was like a red heart.
Yeah. So. It's a Queen of Diamonds.
Diamonds.
The Queen of Diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to do one more?
Yeah. Do you want to do it this time, Dante?
Yeah, Nick, you want to film?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to get a few of the cards that we haven't used yet. Just pick one at random from in there, not one at the beginning. And I'm going to look away. You're going to show it to the camera. Yeah, and then walk over to the other camera and just stay over there and show it to that camera too. I think you grabbed 2. All right, I'm gonna shut my eyes and go over to the corner. Don't say it out loud, but show it to the camera. Ask the spirit to communicate. And don't tell me until I've made a guess either. Could the spirits that reside in this old stone church please communicate the card in my friend Dante's hand to me? Any info on the card at all? We want to see how intelligent you are, if you can communicate with us. Dude, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like a 4 of clubs or spades. Nine of diamond. Yeah. Yeah, so a little bit of a bust for the ZENER card method, although it is our first time trying it out. We'll definitely bring it back, probably in more places like prisons or hospitals.
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It doesn't really make sense for the church. I just really wanted to try it out, see how it worked. But with that being said, next we're going to get into a brand new method. Alrighty, so for the next method, we're introducing another new experiment. It's called the ESTES Spirit Box method. So just like before, we're using a AM/FM radio, but instead of you guys having the white noise audible to the spirits and the camera cutting in our audio, we have it going into noise canceling headphones. So I also don't have impressions of the questions asked. I'm only relaying what I hear through the spirit box. And for this one, we're going to have our buddy Nicholas ask all the questions, with Dante chiming in here and there. And I'm going to be sitting in the corner. I'm going to have or actually I might be in front of that camera instead, maybe you guys in the corner. Okay. And I'll be the antenna for the spirits to communicate to us. So with that being said, I'm going to get the headphones on. Are you ready to ask some questions?
I am.
I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm ready to go.
All right. Are you ready to be the questionnaire?
Are you ready to be the questionnaire?
I'm ready. Are you ready, William? I can't see him.
Give me 1 sec.
I need to see his thumbs up.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, he's ready. All right. Hello, spirits. We're back once again. We have a lovely contraption that allows you to communicate to us through radio waves. So if you would like to speak to me and my friend William here, he will be talking
Yes?
to me. Yes? Yeah. Would you like to speak? I'm very talkative.
Can you tell us your name?
Yeah.
Feels?
Feels? Do you feel cold? It's very cold.
Radio in the afternoon?
Were you
Snowing?
Were you killed in the afternoon?
You?
New.
You?
New?
You're running.
What was your cause of death?
Real.
Can you repeat that?
Are you upset with the town being destroyed by the dam? Are you upset by that? Because I would be.
It was your home.
Please.
Remnants.
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 Oh.
Whoa.
Are there other remnants of your town that haven't been discovered?
Jackal.
Jaggle. Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that, Jaggle? Are there others lingering around these grounds?
Really?
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 Like
Blood.
Did you say blood?
what are some of the names of the spirits?
Tradition.
Blood tradition?
Spot.
This is
I can.
What?
I heard George Bush.
What? Is this a blood ritual spot for George Bush?
Nope.
No? Yeah. Okay, that was.
And then another man saying nope.
Is there a shadow man here?
No.
Are there kind spirits here?
And your?
And your?
Are there any spirits here that would like to harm any of us?
I heard something unintelligible.
Uh-oh.
Friday?
Friday. Today is Saturday.
Yesterday was Friday.
Was someone harmed here yesterday?
Holding? I'm really?
You're really what? Give it all your energy.
Complete answer, please.
Use our buddy Will as
You don't know?
Use him as an antenna.
Post?
You need a host? He's your host. You can use him to talk to us. Would you like to communicate to us?
Fucking?
What was that?
Threat?
Threat? Whoa.
Whoa, no, there's no threat. There is no threat.
We just want to know if there's anyone here.
We would like to talk to you, hear your story.
Oh, 1 sec, my camera went off.
Oh.
Oh, it's still going.
Okay.
All right, I'm good.
There's no threat. We would like to talk. We are friendly. We want to speak to you. Are you a threat?
Listening?
Okay, good. We're listening, yes. Are you friendly?
In another word,
We would like to be friends.
stop.
Okay.
You can't help me?
We can help you. We want to know your story. Give us a name, anything.
No.
Why?
Safe?
You're safe here?
Do you feel unsafe?
Please, give us a name.
Are you screaming?
Help.
How can we help you?
Here.
Where?
I don't know.
Do you have only a voice, no body?
It's far.
Your body is far from here?
Where?
Stop.
Where inside of the church are you right now?
Here?
Yes, the church. We're here.
Where currently inside of the church are you?
May have collided.
May have
You
collided.
have was that how you passed away?
I mean, yes.
What did you collide with? Do you remember?
Pebbles?
Pebbles?
Edith.
Crushed, maybe? Were you crushed by a giant rock?
In the middle?
In the middle?
Maybe?
In the middle of the valley?
I heard breathing. In the middle again. Same voice.
In the middle of the room? That's where William is.
Yes?
Are you in the middle of the room?
Move back. It was a really deep voice.
Who?
Who do you want to move back?
And now? Falling? There's another deep voice.
Who is the man communicating with us?
Would you like to tell us your name?
Player?
Claire? Claire or Blair?
Claire, are you here with us right now?
Are you?
I am.
No pleasure.
It's our pleasure?
It's our pleasure.
It's our pleasure. We would like to communicate to you. Please, we want to know you're here with us.
Help?
What can we help you with?
How can we help you?
How did you die?
We want to understand.
Respect?
I have respect for you.
We have respect.
We
for
have
you.
deep respect for you in your life, and we would like to help you pass on if we're able to. Or understand your story, anything about the afterlife.
Information.
Yeah, we want to get information.
Give us all the information.
Or any information.
Communicated through our buddy Will.
Someone somewhere.
Someone somewhere. Is that just how you feel? You feel like someone somewhere? No end?
Please, keep communicating.
You're doing very good.
Here.
And I thought,
Okay.
shut up.
I don't think anyone spoke.
No one spoke, unless you're talking to your other friends in the afterlife there. Are you guys fighting over who speaks?
I could definitely see
I see you.
Is that good or bad?
See you.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit.
Why?
Withered.
No.
What caused you pain?
Cousins.
Your cousins?
Why did
Behind you.
What? Are you guys,
Are you
friendly?
Are you circling us?
are you friendly or?
Bye.
Bye? Are you
Disturbed.
done?
Why are you
Disturbed.
disturbed?
At the high point. Try me.
Oh. Drive me or
Never
driving?
tried.
Driving? Like driving?
We don't want to leave. We're communicating.
Yeah, we're doing very good.
Somewhere.
You're somewhere?
In. Enjoy.
Enjoy what?
We enjoyed this very much.
Aside from
The something. I couldn't make it out.
Oh, what? We don't want any harm.
All.
Are any spirits still in the room with us? If you are, please make yourself known.
It's very cold. How do you feel about that?
Understand.
Do you want?
Oh, so you understand it's cold?
You understand it's cold? Do you feel cold? Are you cold?
Crisis.
Crisis.
Crisis. What is the crisis?
Thinking.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll let you think. Give him a minute.
Old man.
Old man.
Is it the old man running the country? Sorry. Is there an old man here? Is he the crisis?
College.
College? Or knowledge?
Henry.
Yes. Do you have any memories of this place?
Is college
Yes.
a memory? Oh.
Yes. What memories? Were you married in this church? It looks like a beautiful place to get married. For what it once was. It was a beautiful church.
I'm sure there are very fond memories here.
Some very fond and very sad memories.
Mother,
I don't
listen.
know. Listen, I'm listening. Listen.
Threw away.
Your life was thrown away?
Yeah.
How old were you when you died?
80s.
80s? Were you 80 years old?
No.
Oh, okay. Did you die in the 80s?
A little bit.
Okay, so like in between like 1980, 1880?
Wife.
You had a wife.
She passed.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
That was crazy.
What?
What was your wife's name?
Bring that over here.
Are you telling us to come over?
This is there.
I'm sorry to hear about your wife's passing.
What was your wife's name?
Steven?
That's not a woman's name. Unless your wife is Steven. I respect it if that's true.
Hey,
Europe.
Europe?
Europe.
Did you guys plan to go to Europe?
Nothing.
Well, I think we're losing track. What would you like to...
It's bad.
What is bad? Is the afterlife bad?
They say.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Cold.
Very cold.
It's very cold.
Jump. I hit.
What did you
Yeah.
hit? What?
Stop.
Any spirits here with us, please?
Inclined in like a British accent.
Why is there a British person here?
Losing them.
We're losing ya.
Are we losing you? Would you like to rest? Dude, the wind's howling now.
60.
Is that normal?
I've done like 4 cycles. I haven't gotten anything in like
Nothing?
a minute. No.
All right, they said losing and then it ended.
Was it like making sense? I couldn't really hear you
Yeah,
guys.
dude,
Yes.
a lot of it.
Really?
There was like,
Really?
Yes.
Are you serious? You're not fucking with me.
Dude, I'm being...
even with that ending, when they said losing, it was like, it was ending. Like, they were
Yeah,
losing
like
them.
he was losing, and then that was like one of the last things I heard.
Dude, that was wild. We got some good stuff.
That was actually kind of crazy. But with that out of the way, I guess that wraps
That's
up our
cold.
hunt. Yeah, it's fucking
very-
freezing. We're gonna go through the evidence when we get back, and we'll see you guys when we get back to the house.
Were the spirits that we communicated with people trapped from the old town of West Boylston that had once stood proud in the center of what now is the Wachusett reservoir? Or was it the spirits of people who had fond memories or harsh moments in their lives, like weddings or funerals here at this church? Or maybe a spirit of someone who is wronged or hurt or worse, murdered here on property at the old stone church in West Boylston, Massachusetts. Maybe during a blood ritual or a tradition, like the spirit box said. Let us know what you think.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'd just like to apologize for the camera and audio malfunctions when we first got there in the first section. It was absolutely freezing, and we had a few weird moments where my flash went off on my camera, but it kept recording, and the camera died, and the microphones died, and we had to go back to the car.
That first section was not fun.
No, it was freezing.
It wasn't fun.
Horrible.
It wasn't
really
fun.
cold.
But we feel we got some pretty damning evidence, but we'd like to know what you guys think, so let us know down below if you've made it this far. Let us know down below in the comments, and we'll make sure to read and get back to everybody who comments. And we hope you guys enjoyed having Nick on this episode as much as we did too. He's going to be joining us for the next few hunts coming up, and hopefully more after that as well. Unfortunately, we do have some pretty bad weather coming in the next 2 weeks, so we are going to have to take a week or two off of filming outdoor hunts. We're waiting on approval of a few locations, indoor locations, so that we can go inside and not worry about the weather and the wind and outdoor noises bothering the evidence and the audio recordings and everything like that. But we are going to be announcing a new series coming soon. We're going to have more information on that soon. We are working on the first video. We're still working on the concept for the series.
This is a work in progress.
Yeah, concept's a good word for it, though.
But we're going to have one to you probably next week or the week after this when it drops. But with that out of the way, we hope
Are we going to let them know what it is, though?
No,
Will we give them a hint?
No,
It's
no,
gotta be-
no.
it's gotta be a
Not
tease.
Surprise?
Not yet. It's going to be a tease. We got to let
You got to give them a little bit of a
No.
taste.
No. I just
No, that's the taste. We're getting a new
We're gonna
series,
have a
and
new
that's it.
series. We
I
don't
guess
know.
we'll never know.
We don't know
Well, they're
100%
gonna know
what
when
the
it
full
drops.
concept of the series is, but we do have a new series on the way that's going to be subsequent. And we've also been talking about maybe starting up a podcast as well. It's going to be pre-recorded. We don't have the equipment for the live podcast at the moment. But we want to have some more normal everyday content as well. But with that out of the way, we hope you enjoyed the newest episode 3 of Ghost Hunt, where we explored the Old Stone Church in West Boylston, Massachusetts. And let us know what you think in the comments, and we'll get back to you in the debrief when we link up with Jaren again to go over all the evidence.
Stay spooky.
Oh, yeah.
Stay spooky. I like that one.
Really?
Really?
Blood.
Did you say blood?